Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. Time for the second shot into the first. Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt.
Little birdie look in here.
Ooh, right by the hole. Big putt for par coming up. Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
Hole at TPC Scottsdale is a mid-range par 4, playing 442 yards from the tips. The bunkers on the right side need to be avoided, which leaves a good mid to short iron approach to a green that is bunkered front, left and right. So a good accurate approach required. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
A little bit of breeze ruffling the old hair, and it's coming straight on. Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
Yeah, well played. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Looking really good. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Go in. Well, that should limit the damage. Nicely done. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
Currently 1 under for the event. The third here at Scottsdale plays over 550 yards from the tips. It's a strong par 5, which requires 2 big shots to get to the green. The first shot needs to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side to give you a chance to go for the green. But if you're laying up, it's laying it back to a number between those 2 bunkers that sit on the left side of this fairway, around 150 to 100 yards out. Well, I like the look of the line here. It should find the fairway. Taking aim from around 240 yards out here.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Going with the 5-wood. And here we are with the third shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup. This for back-to-back birdies.
Looking better.
Ooh, a couple of birdies on the bounce. Look who's on a roll.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
She's currently tied for 4th.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The par 3 4th at TPC Scottsdale. A fairly straightaway hole, but bunkers again, front, left and short right, requires a pretty accurate and solid strike. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
I should be pleased with that one. That's a good strike. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
Oh my, how about that for a par?
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
That's the right pace. This should drop.
And that's a long-range bomb. And rest assured their rival will be looking over their shoulder.
And it's worth taking another look at that one.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The 5th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a strong par 4, playing 470 yards from the back tees. There's a big bunker down the right-hand side that will catch any drive not hit with authority. The approach must be accurate with the bunker on the left-hand side. Anything just slightly missed here will be punished. Setting up here, coming off a run of birdies.
Always a good way to start. Let's see where they go from here.
Going with the 7. Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
This putt to move into a share of 2nd place. It's on a good line. And that's their 4th birdie of the day.
This player is putting for fun.
Just one off the lead after that hole. The 6th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a solid mid-range par 4, 432 off the back tees. And again, it's more position off the tee that's required here with the bunkers on the left-hand side. A bold play is to fly it over that bunker on the left and leave just a short wedge in. Bold players will get after this hole, but the safe strategy lays back before them.
Tee shot is looking good here.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up her shot from about 125 yards.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Always frustrated by missing a green.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
This would be a great up and down. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Well, I hope she makes this one because it's for par. That will work. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. The 7th here at Scottsdale is a par 3, a straightaway hole, but bunkers left and right of this green ensure that a nice straight shot is required. Opting for the 5-wood. Second shot here on the 7th. Ooh, that almost went down. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
She's got a nice look at par here.
Okay, let's head to the next.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. And now 4 under for the tournament. The 8th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a very strong par 4, playing over 475 yards from the back tee. There's a couple of pot bunkers down the left-hand side that need to be avoided so you can get to the green in 2. If you're going hard here, there's a tree on the right-hand side that can prevent a good second shot or a line to the green. 2 well-struck shots required to get to this green, and even then, your par's not secure. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Now, pace this off. She's looking around 185.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. This one could take a little bounce to the left. Well, I'm sure she'll take that one.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Wonderful shot, and that will take her to 5 under. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
What an amazing putt from way out.
And stepping up the standings after that effort. The finishing hole on the front 9 at TPC Scottsdale was a par 4, measuring 453 yards from the back tees. There's plenty of room off the tee to the left, just so you can avoid that bunker on the right. There's a bunker short of the green here that needs to be avoided, a short little pot bunker. But 2 solid shots here will allow a chance for a birdie. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Yeah, she's looking at 145 from the flag.
Opting for the 9-iron.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, that one just missed the hole. A good chance to move to 6 under par here.
This for a birdie run.
Oh, just missed. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
And in it goes for the par. And as we transition into the back 9, Rich, what are you seeing out there so far?
Well, after 9, so far, so good. It's great to see these 2 players stepping up, getting the best out of their games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Second shot here on the 10th hole. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. That's well played, pin high. That's the mark of a ball striker.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
That was a gallant attempt.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. The 11th is a par 4, playing 472 yards and a huge water hazard down the left-hand side. The best line is a drive as close to that water without taking it on. Anything that leaves about 150 to 170 yards in will give you a chance to set up birdie.
Taking aim from about 170 yards. And just 1 shot off the lead.
Looks
looks to have opted for the 8-iron. That was a beauty. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
That's heading into the rough, I think. Let's get back to it, shall we? Hold this putt and a chance for second place. Nice line. She's currently in second place. The 12 for TPC Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 192 yards off the back tees. Not much to this hole except the bunkers left to be avoided, although water can sneak in on the right up near the green if anything is slightly pushed.
That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
A bit short with that effort.
How close was that to going down? An opportunity to make their par. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Terrific shot. Who could have thought you'd hole it? Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. The 13th is one of the good scoring holes in the closing 9 at TPC Scottsdale. It's a par 5 measuring 558 yards. Job 1 is to avoid that huge water hazard to the right or the tree on the left-hand side that juts out into the fairway. If you're clear, you'll have a chance to knock it up near towards the green or just laying it back to a comfortable yardage of around 100, 125 yards. A chance for a birdie here to really ignite your charge.
Playing from around 230 yards. Currently tied for the lead. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood.
A big bold play and it almost paid off. Close to the surface. Let's see if they can get it up and down.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. "13 feet to the cup." This one's tracking. Fair effort that. Good birdie. And with that, she'll move to 7 under par. Incredible. Still in the lead now after that hole. The 14th is a strong par 4, almost measuring 500 yards from the back tees. The bunker that sits in the fairway should be covered. Anything around 190 to 200 yards out will give you a green light to go for this flag, although a 4 here never hurts.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
Opting for the 5-iron. Well, that's a handy shot. There's 17 feet remaining to the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
This one's looking good.
And down it goes. And with that, she'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, what a ripper from long range. And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 15th is a very important hole, the par 5, 553 yards from the back tees. Either makes or breaks around here at TPC Scottsdale. That huge penalty area to the left is to be avoided if you're to make a decent score. A good drive will allow you to go for this island green in 2. Although if you're too far back, no point taking it on as there's water everywhere to collect your ball. Laying up to the 115, 20-yard marker will give you just an easy wedge here and a chance to still make your birdie. Opting for the hybrid, I think.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
This putt to get to 10 under par.
Their boldness paid off. They've got this for the eagle.
This one has eyes for the hole. And with it, she's going to extend the lead on the field.
And anything can happen down the stretch. Let's see what takes place.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Had a big eagle on the last hole.
And the player's left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. Oh, that's a ripper.
What an amazing play out of the greenside bunker. Up and in the hole. Nicely done.
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
And choosing the 8-iron here. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. Well, there's a reason why thousands line up to get into this hole. What about that shot?
Putting for birdie here.
looking putt. And that will drop in for birdie. Leading by 4 strokes after that one.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
I love seeing stuff like that.
Just a missile of a tee shot right onto the green.
A spot in the top 10 on the line here if they can hold this. This has eyes for the hole. You always like that on long putts when you just have to go ahead and tap it in stress-free. Setting up miles from the hole. Ouch, that hurts. Putting for birdie. Well, you're going to be difficult to catch now if you keep holding putts like that.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
The finishing hole at TPC Scottsdale requires a great drive. The big water has it down the left-hand side, and the Church Pew bunkers make it a very difficult drive. Anything out to those bunkers on the right will leave a good angle approach. But once you hit this shot, make sure you get the right area on the green if you're to make your birdie.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Wind starting to get up, but it's helping, which is nice.
Going with the pitching wedge here. This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Well, that's a great tournament to win. The Waste Management Phoenix Open, Rich, and all on Super Bowl Sunday.
All the fans this week have been out there supporting the tournament. They've been out here in record numbers. And the champion, well, they finally get to enjoy the festivities as well. Great play this week, great win.
Well, when it comes to performances that they'll remember, that certainly has to be one of them. What a brilliant play today.
Yes, Luke, no one could catch this player, let alone their rival.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Bean, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.